Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, and welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for your 2025 NFL Week 11 game highlight commentary. Sky Moore on the opening kickoff takes it down to the 1, but what the hell was this Cardinals defender doing? The turf monster took him straight to the ground. Buddy ate the floor for no reason.
Stupid bitch.
Very next play after the kick return, handoff to Run CMC, activates Blue Eyes right privilege, breaks the plane into the end zone, touchdown, Niners in front. Battle for first place in the NFC West. Stafford play action fake, rolling left on fourth down, throws the ball into the turf for absolutely no reason. Turnover on downs. Right after they took the football away, Sam Darnold unfortunately looking down the field, got a man, but he plays for the other team, throws it straight to the Rams defense, and Los Angeles is going to get the football back at the 4-yard line. The G-men drive all the way down the field in MetLife Stadium. Hand off to Devin. He's still on the dating apps because he remains Singletary to the end zone. Touchdown, the Giants are in front. With the way he's playing football this year, looks like Josh is reverting back into the inferior Allen. Throws the football straight to the Tampa Bay defense. It's picked off inside the 10-yard line. Wait a minute. I thought I was caught in a genjutsu. Opening drive in Pittsburgh. Ron dumps it off to Kenneth Gainwell. The Steelers score an opening drive touchdown. Are we on drugs? Since when do they do that? Next 49ers possession. Welcome back Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy. He's gonna air it out for George McGriddle Kittle. Holds on to the football, breaks the plane, touchdown. Niners lead 14-0. And for the 22nd time, Brock and Kittle connect for the second most TDs by a QB-TE duo in Niner history. Fourth down, inside striking distance again for the Rams. This time around, they wouldn't turn it over on downs. Instead, Kyron Williams would find the end zone to put Los Angeles in front. Long neck, ice cold Mills doesn't know how to let go of the football. Fourth and goal, he's taken down for a sack. Tennessee forces a turnover on downs.
And now go Chargers, go.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
4th and 3 for Trevor Lawrence. Throw the football to the Jacksonville Super Bowl. But wait a minute, nothing's there. Turnover on downs.
Trash.
AFC North battle in Cleveland. Lamar Jackson rolling right. Can't avoid Myles Garrett as he'd make history as the first player in NFL history with 6 consecutive seasons with 12-plus sacks, passing the GOAT, Lawrence Taylor, for the most all time. And he did it without smoking
14 grams of cocaine.
Second and goal in the battle of the NFC South. Bryce Young over the middle. He's got T-Mac, breaks the plane. That's a touchdown. Carolina takes the lead on the road. Back over to Pittsburgh where the Unk Bowl Part 2 is taking place as Old Man Flacco extends the play, finds T. Higgins, goes into the end zone. Touchdown. Cincinnati cuts their deficit down to 1 because they failed on the 2-point conversion.
Eat a dick, old man.
Look at these nursery home old-ass motherfuckers. And Aaron Rodgers was born the same year internet was invented, and Joe Flacco was born before the first WrestleMania.
Eat a dick, old man.
Arizona would turn to their Flintstone.
No, Bam Bam, don't do that.
Bam Knight on the carry would take it to the end zone. The Cardinals cut their deficit down to 1 score. Buffalo lining up the QB sneak. You already know what time it is. Josh Allen breaks the plane. Touchdown. Buffalo Wild Wings takes the lead at home. Hit the music. One quick look at those first half offensive highlights over in Spain. Certainly the Commanders and Dolphins are cooking, right? Atlanta would answer right back. Look at Bijan Robinson just run through the Panthers defense to tie the game at 7 apiece. It's like trying to tackle a porn addiction by going to an AVN expo. That shit ain't gonna work. Rams in the red zone more than a tampon. 2nd and goal. Stafford over the middle incredibly fast to Devontae Adams, activating his dreadlock powers once again for his 1,000th catch on his career. 113th touchdown catch, and he'd become the 5th player in NFL history with at least 10 touchdown receptions in 7 career seasons.
And now, no charges, no.
What the fuck is that smell?
It's just Jacksonville tooting in the end zone to take the lead 7-3. Wait a minute, you could have saw this video early and ad-free. All you have to do is become a member on my Patreon. So either click the link in my description or head over to patreon.com/chiseledAdonis. Not only you'd be helping out the channel, you'd also get all of my content early and ad-free before the internet even sees it. Any little thing helps, I appreciate you. If not, hit the subscribe button or follow button. Anything you can do to help out the channel. I'll see you on the inside. With an injury to Jordan Love, the Packers would turn to Malik,
What you talking about, Willis?
who'd find Christian Watson in the end zone. Touchdown to tie the game at 7 apiece in MetLife Stadium. San Fran on the move again. Run CMC wide open. Not a single Cardinal in the same zip code to the end zone. His second touchdown today, because the Cardinals don't know.
That's how a white man runs a football.
And now go Chargers, go.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Look at Trevor Lawrence. He's got a man.
Yahoo!
But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by the Chargers. Take the cameras overseas in Spain. Tua Tagovailoa can't evade the pass rush. He's going to get tickled and taken down for the sack. Back over in Buffalo Wild Wings, Tampa Bay pastry chef Baker Mayfield dials up voicemail, calls his own number. He's soaring, flying into the end zone to give Tampa the lead. How nice of the Baltimore Ravens to take a trip to Cleveland just to give the Browns some
Donations, gifts.
The punt was muffed, recovered at the 5-yard line by the Browns. Think fast, the reigning defending undisputed MVP, Josh Allen, keeping the play alive, scrambling in the pocket, rifles it to the end zone. He's got a man, touchdown. Buffalo regains the lead just like that.
And now no Chargers, no.
History made in America's Peninsula as a superior Josh Allen Hines takes down Jay Herbo for the franchise-leading 56th sack in Jaguars history. OHIO! Anybody blocking Myles Garrett? Hell no! Gets his second sack on the day, putting Lamar into the grass. The government shutdown may be over, but nobody gave the memo to the Washington Commanders because the offense still haven't clocked into work. The JSN network is the best thing going in football for the wide receiver position this year, because this man is absolutely unreal. Making every catch, only needs one hand to do it. Second and goal for the Falcons, in striking distance again as Bijan Robinson would expose his right testicle all over that Panthers defense, his second TD on the day. Very next play following the Myles Garrett sack, looks like the Ravens continue to be charitable as the pass is ricocheted and intercepted by Devin Bush, and he's heading to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Ravens absolutely suck when they play in Cleveland in this bitch. Jordan Love returns back to the lineup after heading to the bathroom to take a shit. Handoff to Emmanuel Wilson, spins his way to the end zone. The Packers have their first lead of the day. 51-yard attempt to tie the game for Matt Homosexual. His kick is sailing wide to the right. I knew the kick wasn't going to be straight. The Commanders remain at 3. Back to Buffalo Wild Wings, already in Bill territory. Handoff to Sean Tucker. Follow the big boy. Get your bitch ass out the way. Huge block from Wirfs to the end zone. 44 yards. Touchdown Tampa Bay. They regain the lead. Look at the block.
Almighty push.
Matchup in the NFC North, Chicago in striking distance, handoff to Monagai. He's gonna break the plane, and the Bears take the lead on the road. 4th and 2 for Buffalo in Tampa territory. Why kick the field goal when you can have a ricochet interception by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? They take the football away for the second time today. Baltimore in striking distance, and for the 7th time this season, Derek Henry finds the end zone to make it a 3-point game. Long neck, ice cold Mills still don't know how to get rid of the football before the defense puts him on his back. Darnell Washington taking everybody to the altar. I baptize you in the name of the Father. I'll truck stick you in the name of the Son, and I'll baptize you in the name of the Holy Spirit. Looks like the weekly tradition's gonna continue. JJ's gonna look for JJ. Instead, he's gonna find a defender. Pass picked off by Byard. McCarthy continues to struggle to get the football to Jefferson. The Bears are gonna have the football in field goal range.
And now no Chargers, no.
Time for a little bit of trickery in AEW. Direct snap to Travis Etienne. He's going to endure the contact, break the plane, and give Jacksonville an 8-point lead. 2 minutes left to go in the quarter for Kansas City. Patrick Kermit the Frog, oh, ribbit. I can't even really introduce myself. The defense is already here. Panthers defense has to be getting tired. Inside the 5, yet another close yardage touchdown they give up as Tyler Algier lowers the shoulder, bangs his way through for another rushing touchdown. Another quarter passes. Devin continues to be holeless, or sans ho as the French would say, because he's remaining Singletary on the handoff to the end zone, and the G-men are back in front. The Ravens offensive line must have already taken the day off because Myles Garrett has his 3rd sack of the first half. Lamar Jackson been on his back all game. Back over to Buffalo Wild Wings we go. Inferior Josh Allen dump off to Ty Johnson, and he's got the sideline. Look at fat ass Vita Vea trying to press a turbo button. You don't have that on your controller, stupid. To the end zone, touchdown. Johnson gives the Bills the lead. Did he just hump the ground?
Keep that freaky shit on your page or my uncle. Don't come this way with that freaky ass shit. You's a freaky ass nigga.
Think fast. JJ McCarthy's gonna strike again because JJ wants to go to JA. Instead, he's cooking apple. Turnovers. Pass picked off for the second time today. The Bears have 2 picks in 3 minutes. Down by 12, under 30 seconds left to go in the period. Jacoby Brissett gives out a gift straight to the 49er defense. Who the hell was he throwing to? Was he doing film study with Kyler Murray? Hold on, Underdog just leveled up, and still they're continuing the very same promotion. Every new customer gets a free pick. And as always, I'm transparent about mine. I'm already up $4 grand, and this week 11, we still got another half of the season left to go. But as always, there's no guarantees. And keep in mind, Underdog's offer for new customers still remains the same. For all new customers using my exclusive promo code Adonis, play $5 and get $100 in bonus funds. And remember, Underdog's incredibly consistent. So every single week, every single primetime game, Underdog is going to have a give me pick for every single new customer. So as always, make sure you guys either scan the QR code on the screen or click the link down in my description. Head over to Underdog, download the app, use promo code Adonis, ADONIS. And remember, for all new customers, play $5 and you can get $100 in bonus funds.
Like I was trying to say before, my name's Patrick Kermit. Oh no, Ribbit, oh, they got me again. How's the defense already here?
That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong.
Into the second half we go. Sam Darnold looking right, got a man. Yoink. But he plays for the other team. Pass picked off by Los Angeles. This year's second pick of the game. Are you seeing ghosts?
Yes, but how?
But 2 plays after the interception, Puka Nacua was eating butterfingers.
Kobe.
Bryant with the
Welcome. Punch.
forces the football out. It's scooped up by Seattle. They're going to take the ball right back. It's all bad for Lamar Jackson out there. This man's back got to be on fire because Myles Garrett been on top of him the entire game. 4 sacks. Carolina's been outscored 21-3 since the first quarter, but then Bryce Young would find some wild mongoose, raccoon, possum, and squirrel, and Xavier Legette definitely wants a taste as he'd catch it in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina cuts their deficit down to 1 score. Don't blink, because on the ensuing kickoff, Atlanta got some KY jelly on their fingertips because they've got butterfingers. Fumble on the play. Carolina takes the football away. They'd add on another field goal. Back in Meth Life, somebody tell the Giants defense, watch out for that banana. A defender falls down, wide open in the end zone for Green Bay. They take advantage. Touchdown, Packers. They regain the lead. Oh, damn, he did the sexy Dexy dance on him. Take the cameras back overseas. Here comes the Commanders, finally plugged in their offensive controller. Here come Debo. He'd catch and run all the way to the end zone, knocking over Dolphins, making them look like bowling pins as the Commanders take the lead. It's risk check time in Cleveland because Dylan Gabriel was sent to the bench and Shador Sanders makes his NFL debut. The crowd is going crazy. The offense is juiced up and Shador Sanders takes a sack on his opening drive.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Perfect timing for Kyle Hamilton.
Let me introduce myself again. My name's Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes. I only lost to Denver only 1 time in my career, and I'm confident I'm going to be able to get the W here. God damn it! What is he doing there? He wasn't supposed to be here.
Pass intercepted by the Denver Broncos and is going to be returned all the way inside KC territory.
That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong.
And now, no charges, no.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence like vomit right up the gut of the Chargers defense for another Jacksonville touchdown. 4th and goal for looking over the middle. Pass broken up by Bobby Wagner. Turnover on downs. Think fast. 4th and 1 for Carolina.
Get over here.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Bryce Young denied the first down. Turnover on downs. Atlanta gets it back. Tampa Bay in striking distance once again. And for the second time today, Sean 2 times Tucker finds the end zone. And the Buccaneers are back in front in Buffalo Wild Wings. It took nearly 38 minutes. But long neck, ice cold Mills finally finally remembered how to play football. He's got his man in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Texans take the lead. Nico Collins in the end zone for the score. Shedeur Sanders back on the field. He took out his bust down AP. It's perfect timing for Wiggins because he throws it straight to the defense. Pass intercepted by the Ravens. The Cardinals trailing by 18. 3-possession game, 4:44 on the clock. Brissett rolling right, intercepted by Deamador Lenore. Heading down the sideline. Look at the 49ers throwing blocks. Get your bitch ass out the way. Come here, fat ass. What? I want to juke your ass just for the lulz. He's going to take it all the way inside the 25-yard line, down to the 20, down at the 14 because he ran out of juice. Unfortunately for Baltimore, they didn't even get a chance to really celebrate because the pass is ricocheted, tipped at the line of scrimmage, and intercepted by the Browns. They take the ball right back on the very next play. After a Buffalo field goal, Tampa Bay pastry chef Baker Mayfield decides to step on the field and cook some apple turnovers. Pass picked off by Cole Bishop. The Bills take the football away. They're going to take over at the 25. Very next play, Josh Allen finds James, who's cooking. Touchdown Bills, they're back in front. A baker burnt his meal, but James showed Tampa Bay just how to cook. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy on 3rd and goal, looking to the back of the end zone. He's got George McGriddle Kittle again. His second touchdown today, and the Niners begin the necrophilia challenge over Arizona because the Cardinals may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked.
There's a white boy from Detroit that I really admire named Eminem. He said, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity lasts once in a lifetime.
He's back. Famous Jameis Crab Legs Winston making his first start since last year with the Browns. Hit the music. And he's got the Giants in striking distance on 4th and 3, but he's got no answer for Micah Parsons. He's taken down for the sack, turnover on downs for the G-Men.
Almighty push.
Get your ass out the way, Sean Payton. Foul, foul. Sideline interference on the Broncos. The coach was in the way of the official. 3rd and long for Shedeur Sanders. Here comes Baltimore bringing the heat. He can't get out the boiler room. Take it down for the sack. Hold on, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. But of course, you already knew that. And what if I told you you could get your own personalized cameo today inside 24 hours? If you book me over on cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis to get your own personalized video message. I've done over 450 throughout the years, and I've been able to garner over 100 5-star reviews. So whether it's a happy birthday, happy anniversary, just a pep talk, or a roast, if somebody needs to be engulfed in verbal flame, I'm the man for the job. So make sure you go over and book me on cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis. I'll see you on the inside. Sam Darnold's already thrown 2 interceptions. How about a third? Pass intercepted again by the Rams defense. Darnold seeing ghosts, and it's returned to the 26-yard line. Kansas City finally in striking distance once again. Kareem Hunt would kick his way into the end zone to tie the game at 13 apiece in Mile High. Close game in Pittsburgh in the Battle of the Unks. Old man Flacco intercepted. Kyle Duggar takes the football away, activates his dreadlock powers, and he's headed to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck the senior citizens in this bitch. Pick 6 for Pittsburgh. They make it a 2-possession lead.
Eat a dick, old man.
The Rams defense been making all kinds of noise, but the offense been quiet, but not for long. Sam Darnold would dump it off. A couple of broken tackles later, they're in the end zone. Touchdown, 2-possession lead again for Parkinson. Arizona trailing by 25, desperately trying to stop the necrophilia, and finally, Butterfingers, they would fail to find the end zone again. Another turnover, denied at the doorstep. Meanwhile, back in Buffalo Wild Wings, the Buccaneers would respond as Sean Tucker would find the end zone for the 3rd time today, exposing his entire nutsack and rubbing it all over the Bills defense, teabagging him for his 3rd TD today. Cam Ward ordered some lemon pepper wings from Magic City. Instead, he'd find a stripper as Will Anderson would not only sack him, he'd strip him and take the football away for the trifecta sack.
I mean, we keeping the buck right now, we ass.
Hawk to it. Hawk to it.
Heavens! Mr. Betsy, Jalen Ramsey just threw a punch at Jamar Chase, and it looks like we've got a fracas, a skirmish, a kerfuffle, a brouhaha taking place in Pittsburgh after Jamar Chase in Ramsey's face. He couldn't stand for that and threw a punch at the wide receiver. And not only is it an automatic first down for Cincinnati, Ramsey would be ejected from the game.
He spit on me, so it's up. I'm going to get football after that. Respectfully.
He was saying that you spit on him. Did you spit on him?
I ain't never opened my mouth to that guy. I ain't spit on nobody.
That bitch lying.
You can't just on a grown man and not expect a retaliation. They got you in 8K. Involuntarily swapping spit.
You filthy motherfucker.
Nasty bitch. Stinking bastard!
The referee never saw the spit. Jamar remains on the field. Ramsey's ejected from the game, but rumor has it he walked around the stadium to enter the Bengals locker room like...
Hold up, bring the beat back.
What you think? You tell me. You tell me. Anytime I lined up on him. Yeah, y'all go watch that. Y'all go watch that. Y'all tell me who got in who head. He came up to me after the game. You feel me? Y'all tell me who got in who head.
Who would have thought it took watching another team score to make Miami remember they too can find the end zone as they'd break the plane and tie the game at 13 apiece. You're in Spain, why not hit a salsa? The Vikings offense been trash all day, but finally they made their way out the dumpster. Hand off to Jordan Mason. He'd break the plane, take it to the end zone. Magnificent block from Justin Jefferson to make it a one-score game.
And now, no charges, no.
Los Angeles is in trouble. Is this Krusty Krab? No, this is Tim Patrick in the end zone with the touchdown. 28-6 lead.
And now, no charges, no.
Literally on the very first play of the ensuing drive, Jay Herbo might be a little drunk off those Madison beers because the pass is thrown straight to the Jacksonville defense, and the Jags are going to take over on downs following the interception at the 14-yard line. Are the Chargers playing like ass today?
And now, no charges, no.
2 plays after the interception, the necrophilia challenge officially begins down in AEW because the Chargers may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. Somebody better tell Tennessee they might want to block Will Anderson. He'd take down Cam Ward for the second time in the quarter.
I mean, we keeping the buck right now, we ass.
Seattle desperately needing to make a play, but Sam Darnold continues to make them. For Los Angeles, he throws his 4th interception on the day, but he's throwing more picks than Razor Ramon out there.
I'm gonna try one more time. My name's Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes. I'm gonna dump it off the middle to Travis Kelce.
And Kelsey's gonna go to the end zone. History for the Kansas City Chiefs. 84th franchise touchdown, the most in franchise history, to give the Chiefs the lead in Mile High.
They couldn't stop me forever. I'm a good frog. I'm a good frog.
It's free real estate.
Over in Buffalo Wild Wings, the Bills looking to take the lead once again. Josh Allen dialing up voicemail, calling his own number, finds the end zone for the second time on the ground. Bills back in front. Arizona in striking distance again, but this time around they wouldn't turn the football over. Trey McBride in the end zone finally stops the necrophilia. 2nd and goal for the G-Men in MetLife Stadium from the 1-yard line. QB sneak. Jameis Winston breaks the plane. The Giants are in front. Famous Jameis wants to eat a W. Bust a move, Jameis. Bust a move. Back across the sea. 4th and goal for the Commanders. Tied at 13 apiece. Mariota's pass sails incomplete. Turnover on downs. 3rd and 5 for Long Neck Ice Cold Mills. Still taking sacks. Tennessee's going to get the football back. I thought they stopped the necrophilia out in Arizona, but Run CMC's activating his blue eyes white privilege. Finds the end zone for the 3rd time today. Rubs his nutsack all over that Cardinal defense because
That's how a white man runs a football.
3rd and long for Huck to it. Under duress, steps up in the pocket, somehow able to escape the sack, but his awareness is on 0. Get rid of the football, dummy.
Huck
goes down again. Green Bay trailing by 1, but not for long because Christian Watson would tell the G-Man, hold my nuggets, suck my dick. Second touchdown on the day. He caught it from 2 different quarterbacks to put the Packers back in front. Hey, Commanders fans, what's the best chocolate in Spain? Butterfingers, trick question. It's the same shit no matter where you play. The Commanders put the football on the ground. Miami with the recovery. All these knockout commentaries had me thinking, why don't I knock someone out myself? So I came up with Knockdown Tea, guaranteed to help you sleep longer, sleep better, relax, and restore. Passion fruit flavored, so you know it's good. Simply take it 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep, and our slogan is 1 cup down for the count, 2 cups, throw in the towel. So make sure you click the link in my description. Head over to knockdowntea.com and grab your first pack today. A hand injury to Aaron Rodgers would take him out of the Unk Bowl and insert whack-a-mole Mason Rudolph.
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Second and goal for Pittsburgh. Whack-a-mole looking left. He's got Kenneth Gainwell. Holds on to the football. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Very next play from scrimmage. Old man Flacco. Looking right. Dumps it off to Noah Fant, but he's got butterfingers. Fumble on the play. Scooped up by James Pierre. Front flipping into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Take the L out of Lover. This game is over, brother. Cincinnati loses. Jacoby Brissett at this point just trying to stop the anal fissures and hemorrhoids. He'd rifle it to the end zone. He's got his man for the touchdown. He's got an NFL record 47 completions in this game, but unfortunately, did that help them come back and win though? Absolutely not. Buffalo in striking distance once again. Josh Allen takes the snap. He's going to dial up voicemail, call his own number, take the dead Namekian into the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin. Touchdown Bills. 40 ball on Tampa Bay. 6 total touchdowns for the reigning MVP. 3 on the ground, 3 through the air, and he even lodged his helmet with a returning Gabe Davis. The Bills are back on track with 2:27 left to play. Finally, Seattle's offense would catch a break as Kenneth Luke Skywalker III finds the end zone. 1-score game. 4th and 1 for Baltimore. Just when you thought they were going to run a tush push, it's a little bit of trickery. Mark Andrews keeps the football, but reverses to the outside. Beats a man to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore takes the lead. And on a night where he became the all-time leading receiver for the franchise, he scores the go-ahead touchdown. Last chance for the Buccaneers, but unfortunately, Tampa Bay pastry chef Baker Mayfield continues to cook apple turnovers. He's blasted from behind, puts the ball on the ground. The Bills recover the fumble. It's all over. 4th and goal. Miami's turn to absolutely fail at the doorstep. Denied to the end zone. Turnover on downs. Both teams fail from inside the 5. This remains tied. 2nd and goal for Tennessee. The rookie opportunity to make a play. Rolling right, got his man. Touchdown. The Titans are going to tie it with 1:35 left to play. Scooby-Doo Van Jefferson with the score. Carolina trailing by 5 on the road in Atlanta, trying to get the season sweep. Bryce Young to the end zone. T-Mac wide open again. His 2nd touchdown today. Panthers in front. Game on the line for Cleveland. Shador Sanders' opportunity to play savior, able to extend the play, but Raquan Smith says it's perfect timing for Baltimore. Cleveland loses at home. The Ravens win their 4th consecutive game. Under a minute left to play. J.J. McCarthy, who's been playing absolute ass today, has finally woken up, finds Addison in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota leads by 1. But on the ensuing kickoff, it appears as if Minnesota completely forgot that Devin Duvernay used to be an all-pro. He's going to get a huge return, take it inside Minnesota territory, and put Chicago in field goal range. QB Zesty has another opportunity in the 4th quarter. Game on the line for Mr. Crablegs. 3rd and 6 to the end zone. Wahoo! Intercepted. Green Bay takes the football away. The Giants are going to lose. Jameis Winston. What happened to the Boogie? Just 6 minutes ago, you had your team in position to win, and in the clutch, you put the ball in the hand of your opponent. Mr. 30 for 30 strikes again. Get your goofy ass off the field. All jokes aside, though, it actually wasn't even his fault. Jalen Hyatt actually stopped running the route for whatever reason. Boy, run the fucking route, stupid. Zane Gonzalez with a field goal attempt to tie it up and force overtime. It's booted through the uprights, and it's good. 56-yard field goal attempt for Matt Homosexual to win it in regulation. Wide to the right. It's no good. We're going to overtime in Spain. Last chance for Jameis Winston. 10 seconds left to play. Steps up in the pocket. Gonna need a prayer. But Micah Parsons hits it out of his hand. Stripped from behind. Time is gonna run out. The Giants lose. The Packers come from behind in the fourth and win the game. Jameis, go dance your goofy ass on the L train. Carlos Santos for yet another clutch victory for the Bears in the fourth. He boots it through the uprights and it's good. The Vikings lose again. The Bears are 7-3. 35-yard field goal for Will Lutz. It's through the uprights. The Broncos take down the reigning AFC champions and improve to 9-2. 8 straight victories. The Chiefs have won the division for 9 straight years, but they're currently sitting at 5-5 outside of the playoffs. Tennessee did all that work to come from behind and tie the game, only to lose in regulation through the uprights. 38 yards. Texans with the W and keep their playoff hopes alive. 61-yard field goal in the battle for first place in the NFC West. Myers kick wide to the right, not even close. The Rams hold on to win and sit all alone at the top of the division. Into the extra period like extended menstruation we go. First play of overtime. Marcus Mariota throwing gifts, donations straight to the Dolphins defense. The fuck were you doing out there, you big dummy? Now it's sudden death and the Dolphins are already in field goal range. Devon get the first downs. H-hand brings them in chip shot field goal range across the 25. Meanwhile, Michael Penix would leave the game with an injury. Insert
Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
Kirk Cousins takes the offense into overtime. Opening drive, 3rd and 11. His pass is incomplete. Hit the ground, they're gonna have to punt. Bryce Young now takes the field, leading his Carolina offense, having a career day. Second play of the drive, 2nd and 9. Bryce Young looking towards his right, got a wide open Tommy Tremble. The big man running through Atlanta's defense. He's gonna take it inside Falcon territory. He's got him in field goal range, down to the 15-yard line. Meanwhile, across the pond, Patterson in chip shot field goal range to win it for Miami in OT. Booted through the uprights and it's good. The final international game of the season belongs to Miami and the Commanders lose their 6th consecutive game. Ryan Fitzgerald in the same position. Chip shot field goal range for Carolina to win in Atlanta and sweep the Falcons in the division through the uprights. It's good. Falcons fans left before overtime even began. And Carolina walk into ATL behind a magnificent career high performance from Bryce Young. Sweep the Falcons for the first time since 2013 and tell them to join Seattle, Arizona, Cleveland, Kansas City, Washington, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, Minnesota, New York, Los Angeles, and Cincinnati in taking out their Metro card and getting aboard the train.
You lose.
Failure.
What's the dinner? Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales.
It's over. You lose.
YouTube family, do me a favor and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also hit that like button as well, because it really helps push the video out into the YouTube algorithm so that more people can come and see the content. Furthermore, make sure you follow me across all platforms on social media: Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. We've had unreal motion in 2025, and I'd love to keep that momentum going into 2026. And of course, the content that I upload over there, some of it I can't post over on YouTube because they're gonna end up giving me strikes for community guideline strikes. So if there's some kinds of content that you'd like to see that can't get uploaded over here, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also on Twitch as well. Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.